you can make the excuse for someone once. You can make the excuses for someone twice. But as I said, repeated behavior, things are going to be affected. Repeated behavior is going to cause us to. I don't want to say we give up on Ja Morant, because that's what we're talking about. Ja Morant. And Stephen A. Smith said that Ja Morant has been associated with guns more than he's been associated with winning. So what are we talking about? Why is this being said? Well, it is kind of easy to figure that. Kind of easy to figure that out. So what we have is we have a young man who, coming from the streets, as many of us are coming from the streets. And I understand that. I get that. I get that he has friends and, he's young, he's 23. And many of you have been 23 before. And you understand the amount of pressure that the young man is under. But if you're trying to keep your family out the hood, right? You're trying to become bigger than you were, better than you were, with new opportunities. Now, some folks are going to say, and these are the folks that are making excuses, but because he just a few months ago, if it was even that long ago, a few months ago, he's on Instagram flashing a gun. Right? Now, some people say, First Amendment rights, da 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 da. Right? And I don't understand. I don't understand why people can't seem to get this through their heads. When you are under contract, when you are a professional athlete, you have a morality clause. You can't just do anything that you want. And some people are like, what about his First Amendment rights? What about his First Amendment rights? Okay, this is not a situation that your First Amendment, it even comes into play. There is a morality clause for these professional athletes. We know that. Now, there's not, surprisingly, a morality clause for your politician. You can have your former president trying to be new president or trying to be president again, having been convicted of libel, sexual battery, defamation, all kind of issues with their companies. You can tax fraud. Politicians can do a whole bunch of stuff. But these professional athletes are in a different situation. They sign, and if you don't want to abide by the terms of the morality clause in your contract, don't sign the contract. Then you can do whatever you want. And the other thing that's surprising me, even he's flashing the guns, right? You got the guns, he's singing the songs, cool. Why are you taping it? It's like you're putting it out there to dare people to respond. It's like you're putting it out there to dare them to say anything. Strangest thing. It's the strangest thing that I've seen. It's so strange because he knows that he has endorsements. He knows this. He knows he has endorsements more than we do. He knows the terms. He claimed just a few short months ago that he was going to be better. They made excuses for him. This is what happens when you protect people. He's his own worst enemy right now. He's his own worst enemy. And Ja Morant is talented. Ja Morant he has the potential to be an even bigger star than he already is. But many times, and you all know people like this, people that are in the streets that are talented, but the streets just keep calling them. I don't know if Ja Morant's one of those guys. I don't. All I know is that if he continues on this path, if he continues down this road, he's going to be out of the NBA, and then he's going to be back, I guess, in the hood amongst his friends, and then they're not going to even want to hang with him. Now, we can't blame his friends because Ja Morant's he's a grown man. He's a grown man. We cannot blame his friends. He's making these decisions. He's deciding what he wants to do. And it seems like he doesn't want to go by the morality clause. He does not want to, deal with the terms. And so, yes, you average everyday Joe Blow, you can have your gun, and if it's legally, if it's registered and all that, it's not going to be any problems. Although you shouldn't be flashing the gun on social media. Like, what are we talking about right now? Hundreds of millions of dollars. This is not a good example to be set, and it's sad. It's sad, but I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him one bit. I don't. Sorry. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you do. It's nothing for him to be celebrating. I love this meme right here. Damn, you got suspended on your day off. Ja Morant. I mean, what is next? What is next for this young man? I don't know. Now he's suspended, and it's only going to continue. And if let's say that he does this again. Let's say that he does this again, then what's going to happen? Then what's going to happen? I mean, are you trying to get fired? I mean, is he trying to lose what he has? He could face a significant suspension for the start of the 2023-2024 NBA season over this latest controversy. So he has this video, him with the gun, servicing online. Memphis Grizzlies could start next season without their best player for a significant period of time. Yeah, I think he's facing a very lengthy, significant suspension. He got what's called a smack on the wrist last time. Now, let's not even mention all the other controversies that he's had last year. But Morant's in a car with friends, brief second, as the camera pans to him, he appears to be holding a gun on IG. And of course, the video made its rounds on social media. Grizzlies then suspend the star guard. The league announces that they are doing an investigation. I don't know. I don't think that this is the best way to spend your time off. I understand that he's young. Understand all of that, and I feel you on all of that. But this is getting to be ridiculous. This has gotten to the point that it is ridiculous. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, at The Diamond K Show. Of course, ONFIRE-TV.com.